You're back. I had to see whether you were faking.
Well, I wasn't. Well, mister, that's quite a question. If I had the power, well, there's a thing.
Rush, what's happening?
I'm not sure, but it appears that tapping this ship's energy reserve seems more problematical than we thought.
You know, to be honest, I really don't know if I would change anything at the moment, because what I'm getting back from the creators and the producers and the writers is this fantastic stuff. It's wonderful stuff to play. They constantly surprise me with where the story's going.
We're ready.
Okay. I'm very different from the rest of the actors in the cast. The rest of the actors in the cast, they want to know what's happening every minute of the day, what's happening in the next script, and the next script after that, and the next script after that. Personally, I've got no interest in that. I don't really want to know. I don't really know what's going to happen around the corner. I like to play every moment as it comes. That seems to me to be the only way through this kind of thing. If I'm thinking and projecting 2, 3, 4, 5 years ahead, then I think that the danger there is you miss the moments that you're supposed to be doing right now.
Danny, this is Rush. By now you'll have noticed that the countdown has stopped.
That's because I've been draining power from the shields, and I will continue to do so.
Until your men lay down their weapons.
You and your people would die with the rest of us.
We're willing to die to prevent you taking over this ship. Can you say the same?
So that's what I try and do. I try and keep that information away from my head. Play the entirety of the moment, as it were, and hope that the future takes us somewhere special. Well, Lane, thank you very much for that one, Johnny Walker. The interesting thing about this, I guess, for you maybe, is that this was never really meant to be seen by... I know it sounds strange, but not really meant to be seen by the public.
Piper! Shut. Here's a true story about a young lad named John.
This was done, what we call back home in the UK, is called an in-house video. And it was really for the workers at Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker are also owned by a company called Diageo, Japanese company. And it was really for them, and mainly for the people at Diageo, to introduce them to the background of Johnny Walker and the history.
By 1920, Johnny's walk had taken him through 120 countries, and he continued walking through the brand's advertising over the next 50 years, into the fabric of global culture.
I've only done one infomercial, if you want to call it that. I can't imagine that I'll be doing any more, though it was a tremendous experience, and I really can't believe, honestly, that this has came back time and time and time again over the past 3 years.
200 years later, and Johnny Walker's still walking, and he's not showing any signs of stopping.
It was a great experience, a 6-minute nerve-wracking experience walking down that hill, trying to remember every single word with no cuts. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and I'll certainly pass that on to Mr. Johnny Walker. How dare you, Lawrence? Yes, of course. He is up to something, I guess.
I know you're up to something.
And you have proof of this, do you? Of course you don't.
I don't think he goes on the destiny up to something. I don't think I think he wants them to remain there. There's no doubt about that. I don't need any intention of going home. He's no interest in that whatsoever. But as the second season progresses, then you certainly find out that you find out what Rush has found out about the ship.
Manipulating the countdown clock is complicated, to say the least.
He has discovered the bridge on the ship, and not only that, he's flying the ship around. And on top of that, he has discovered something else, a piece of information which is in actual fact crucial to the ship and to the future of the series, and that is in fact that Destiny does have a mission.
We're talking about a mystery rooted in the foundation of reality. A puzzle with pieces scattered across the length and breadth of the universe itself.
What he reveals to Young and the rest of them is so astonishing and so incredible that they have got no option but to actually come on his side and to go with him. Rush says to them, there's no point in looking back. It was never about going home. It's time to embrace this ship, embrace this journey and move forward. So he does reveal a little bit then.
Okay, I'm in position. Tell me when.
Now!
You get a buzz every time. Stargate, this experience for me has been a great adventure, you know, and there's always something interesting, you know, every day on that set. But the most interesting for me this season has obviously been the bridge and getting to sit in the captain's chair. Because I grew up with Star Trek and all of these kind of things, and of course you know that's what it's all about. You want to be sitting there, you want to be pressing the buttons and flying it all around.
Cycle is off!
You know, I'm 50 years old, but I'm still 16 sometimes as well, you know.